We've talked a lot on my channel about the major fall fashion trends for fall 2025. You can go back and watch this video if you would like. But what about the emerging trends, the new cutting edge trends, the ones that are a little bit more micro that mainly all the fashiony people are wearing? The ones that love to play around with new trends, new fashion, and experiment with clothes. So I want to focus on those trends in this video. And I think some of these trends can give you some really good ideas for your own clothes. These are definitely more divisive trends, and not everybody's gonna like all of these for sure. I can't wait to read my comment section, and let's get started. So you may have noticed over the summer that gingham was a big print, and so that's actually carrying on into fall. So we're seeing like gingham pants paired back with fall items, paired back with the suede bomber jacket or a crew neck sweater. We're also seeing the gingham as an accent on jackets, like maybe the inside lining is gingham and you can roll up your sleeve and there's a little gingham peeking out. I do think this kind of goes along with that very town and country, preppy kind of vibe that we are seeing a lot of this fall. Along those lines, another trend we're seeing for fall are boat shoes, but for fall. So boat shoes were a really big trend in the summertime, or they started becoming a trend, and I think this boat shoes are going to continue for a while. But we are seeing a lot of the stylish people, a lot of the fashion people wear boat shoes with their fall outfits. And then even more trendy is to have different colored laces with the boat shoes. I think I like just the traditional boat shoe, the suede boat shoe, the dark brown boat shoes. I love these outfits. I think they're a fun shoe. It's obviously very comfortable. It's a very interesting one. I know that a lot of you guys feel very strongly one way or the other about boat shoes, so you'll have to let me know what you think, but they are being paired back with fall items, and I think that can kind of give you more use out of these shoes. In terms of outerwear, now first of all, we all know that dark brown is a huge color for fall. Dark brown it's not only going to be a mainstream color, but it's just a very big color in the fashion world right now. I really truly believe brown is the new black right now for 2025. And so I love that. I think dark brown is so beautiful, and we're seeing lots of dark brown outerwear, and it's gorgeous. Now in this video, we've already talked about dark brown, but a color that is kind of a micro trend, but also just creeping up there with becoming a big color trend, and we will do a color video, but the olive, like martini olive green in outerwear is definitely trending for fall. And so not just any old jacket in olive, because we all have some canvas or, canvas jacket we were wearing cool mornings, in our closet or whatever. It's not really necessarily that, but it's the olive color, but in a more current style. So an olive bomber jacket, an olive barn jacket, or an olive suede jacket, something like that. Or, an olive coat, something that's in more current style, but in this beautiful olive green. I think this is really pretty and interesting. I think olive pairs back with that dark brown really nicely as well. And then of course, we're also seeing olive green in like a crew neck sweater and in other pieces in fall clothing as well. Now, if you're wondering where my super cute dark brown jacket is that I'm wearing, which I am obsessed with, this is from FABRIQUE, who is our sponsor for this video. FABRIQUE is an online platform with over 300 designers from very well-known design houses that bring you original, unique pieces, very well made, where you won't see yourself coming and going. These are limited edition pieces. They have very thoughtful production and use biodegradable fabrics like cotton, linen, wool, cruelty-free materials, and they also arrive in plastic-free packaging. FABRIQUE is not fast fashion, and in fact, every designer has a story behind each piece and each collection. I want to show you the denim that I have from FABRIQUE's Fall 2025 collection. The Pike boxy cut jacket I'm wearing is made of cotton denim with eco dyeing, which creates a vintage effect and relaxed fit. A great piece for layering over sweaters or worn with your favorite tee. These dark brown jeans I'm living for right now, not only are they super comfortable and fit great, but they just look really high quality, and they are really high quality. These are already becoming some of my favorite jeans this season. If you've been loving all the denim trends this decade, you are going to love these diamond jacquard straight leg jeans. These are a straight kind of wide leg and then a soft 100% cotton denim that are comfortable enough to wear every day, but stylish enough to dress up for an evening look. These double-breasted cotton denim jeans are also super comfortable and give a trouser-like look, which I think are perfect for those business casual events. These are dark indigo and are fade-resistant and shape-retaining and made to last for years and years. Moving over to a bootcut jean, these feature a 5-button fly, a super high waist, which I love, and patch pockets. They also feature a high recovery stretch denim, which has a body contouring fit and a slight flare. These cropped flare jeans are great for showing off your footwear and great for a warmer fall where we still are wearing our sandals for a little bit longer. These also feature a high recovery stretch denim and a slimming fit. This button down I'm wearing is one of this year's hottest colors, and it has such a great fit and feel, and it's perfect for leaving untucked with your favorite pair of jeans. This has a very luxe look to it. It's slightly oversized, and it also comes in brown and white. I think one of my favorite things about Fabrique is that their pieces are current and modern, but they're also well made and timeless enough where they can become a staple part of your own personal style. If you have not checked out Fabrique's outerwear, I love their outerwear. In fact, my barn jacket from Fabrique that I got last year, they have a new version available, I believe, on their website. I worn the stew out of that. If you want to check out any of these pieces below, I love this jacket. Is just, I think this might be my new favorite. I will leave links to the specific products that I'm wearing in the description box, as well as my discount code. So make sure to check them out, and let's continue. This is another trend that we often see in the summertime, but it's translating over into fall, and it's polka dots. I just feel like polka dots are just aren't they usually a summer thing? So we're seeing a lot of polka dots for fall, but like a polka dot skirt mixed with fall pieces, or a polka dot dress, but with a coat over it, something like that. I don't think that polka dots for fall are sweeping the nation, but it is one of those little micro trends that it might give you some ideas with your own clothes. Like get that polka dot skirt that you had from the summertime, try putting a crew neck sweater with it, and you might create a new outfit. White jeans for fall. I know that we all know winter whites, but for fall, we're seeing white jeans paired with, probably dark brown, like a dark brown crew neck sweater, all your fall items, the fall colors. And also with the white jeans, I've realized, just as a side note, you do have to be careful here because not all white jeans are created equal. And some of them that have a lot of stretch in them, they just end up looking too tight. So I often go up a size when I'm getting white jeans so that they don't look too tight. Even Quince, I love Quince, and it's one of my favorite brands, but I tried their white jeans and they were just they did not look good. They just did not look, they looked kind of cheap. They did not look good. And so a lot of brands that do amazing with regular jeans, then you get them in white, and it's just, white is hard. White is difficult. But anyway, so just be careful there when you're ordering white jeans. Make sure they don't have like a ton of stretch in them, and usually you get a good pair of jeans. And also like in a straight leg or a wide leg, we're not really seeing white jeggings as the fall 2025 trend. Denim on denim has been a big trend for the last few seasons. So we all know that. Dark denim has been a really big trend. And so what I wanted to focus on here is we were seeing these denim tops come out that have kind of like they kind of come in at your waist and then flare out just a little bit. That is definitely a trend that's happening for fall. And I'm seeing more of these kinds of tops. So I think this is really pretty. It'd be very beautiful to put that with a pair of jeans. You have your denim on denim look. And it's just another way to wear denim on denim. Another fun look for this fall. Black and brown is a color combination all the fashion people are wearing. It's really no surprise because dark brown is such a big color for fall. And then black is obviously a color that everybody has, and black and brown look amazing together. But a very stylish outfit right now is dark brown and black. So that is a really big combo for fall 2025 in the fashion world. And of course, this is very easy to do if you just have those two colors. So I think this is a really fun one to try. I love black and brown. I just think it looks so pretty and chic and sophisticated. Burberry is making a comeback, or it's trying to at least. And so we are seeing the fashion people wear some Burberry type items. And I'm curious to see where this will go because it did get so big for a while and then it was so not big. And now it's kind of coming back. You have to let me know, are you ready for Burberry to come back or are you still over it? The fashion people are wearing the silk scarves, y'all. This is a trend that started a few months ago. It's continuing into fall and they are wearing the silk scarves around your neck. around the waist, around your head, of course, but silk scarves, definitely a big trend for fall 2025. Somebody at a trade show I went to, she came up and I loved her outfit. She had a basic tee, a pair of jeans, some cute sneakers, and she had the silk scarf tied around her waist. And I said, oh my gosh, I love your outfit. And she said, I didn't realize I was going to be here another day. I had to throw something together. And I'm like, well, you did great. This looks amazing. So I do think this is very wearable. This will be a fun one to play around with too. We know animal print is trending for fall. And what I'm seeing in the fashion world is a little bit of animal. So it's one thing with animal. So maybe it's a shoe, animal print shoe, just a little bit of animal, a little snake print shoe with the rest of your outfit pretty basic, or an animal print boot or an animal print pant. Not the whole thing animal, not animal everywhere, but just one item in animal. That is definitely a trend that we're seeing for fall 2025. Love this one because it's easy to do. It can just be your accent piece. I think this is a fun one to play around with. And of course, the animal prints that are really trending right now are, of course, leopard, snake, and cow print. Cow print is a big trend for fall 2025. I wouldn't say big. I would just say it's working its way in there. It's moving up the ranks right now. It's a lot bigger than it was when it started. So this will be a fun one to watch as well. So we know lace trimmed things are very big fall trend. And so an emerging trend here, and I say emerging because not everybody might be ready for it, but the lace trimmed cami is coming back. I say coming back because it looked out of style for a few years and it's coming back. But you know, everything always changes when it comes back. So we're seeing the lace trimmed cami under a blazer, or I guess maybe that is kind of the way we wore it before. But a lot of times, 10 years ago, we wore the lace trimmed cami, skinny jeans and heels. So not so much that. I like the lace trimmed cami coming back. I think this will be a fun one to play around with. There's other lace trimmed things, as I said in this video, that I'm not personally really into, and I kind of think a lot of us can probably avoid, but I love the lace trimmed cami. A very basic, classic item that is a very big staple for all the people who are really into fashion right now, and that is a crew neck sweater, but a little bit oversized, relaxed fit crew neck sweater. Not so much a skin tight, cinched at the waist crew neck sweater. We're talking about the relaxed fit, oversized, and they're being worn over the wide leg jeans, over the skirts, over a lace skirt, with pants, with shorts and boots. So this is kind of one of those pieces. It's like the basic piece that can be paired with all these more trendy pieces. It kind of pulls it all together. I always think when you do have a lot of these more trendy pieces, like you have the Western boots and you have the lace trimmed cami and all this other stuff, you do need some of these more basic pieces to pull it all together and to tie it all in. So those are some interesting, more micro trends that are here for fall 2025. And some of these I just really think could be the thing that really pulls some of your clothes together and pull your outfits together, and they can be really fun to play around with. So I hope you got some inspiration from this video. Make sure you check out FABRIQUE in the description box below. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you next time.